Test. Hold on. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another stream. I do not know if this is all good. If it is, let me know. If it's not, let me know. The volume has been adjusted since I last streamed, so maybe it's bad now. I don't know. Hello, Ulysses and Vivian, and Into the Darkness. Welcome. We shall resume our game. If I remember correctly, in the last episode we left off when the king of Arvarang had just died, and we are now going to talk to Raga, who is the man responsible, and he's causing civil unrest and just a bunch of bullshit. Sounds good. Alright, sweet. Hello, Smoke and Wig. You crash furiously through Rugga's cell door, grabbing his full attention. This has to end now. There are people dying by the minute to Sundar, the walls falling as we speak, and still your clansmen fight against us. I don't deserve all the credit. There are many players in this game. This is no fun board game. Now Meinolf is dead, and your men revel in it. We're all about to join them. You had every opportunity to come sooner and make a deal. Sounds like you need me now more than ever. Are you kidding me? You've lost your only... Why would you even let you live? Why should we even let you live now? Lass, Meinolf died days ago. He just didn't know it. That poison has no cure. When I learned the menders were forbidden from touching the mind, I had found a suitable venom. He died in his sleep, dreaming the most horrific visions, or so I've been told. I'm from Norway. Yes, if that's what you're asking. You vicious son of a bitch. Have you ever witnessed a city turn hungrily upon itself? Like a starving wolf eating its own cubs? Have you witnessed the rape, slaughter, and torture of thousands, the sounds and the smells of it? I have. Oh, and when that chaos spills over the edge, there is no cure, just like Meinolf. I hope the stream's okay. Maybe it's my upload that is fucking up. I don't know. But welcome. Should I die, you will see things for yourself. I promise you that. So maybe now you will listen carefully to what I say. To what I want to, rather. You know how they say, don't hate the player, hate the game. Nah, fuck that. Hate the player. So we're gonna fucking punch him. You don't pull your punch. Rocca's head swings back as if on a hinge. He is no longer smiling. Do you know why I do this? Do what, you piece of trash? Deceive, leech on mankind. Why I speak on behalf of the people that you despise so much. Why I have always done so. Because they will always be here, no matter how hard you pretend they don't exist. There is nothing more infuriating or terrifying than not being heard. As long as that's true, you can't brush me aside. I will always be here. We have the option to kill him, and in these times, I suppose, it would be a justified killing, but I don't know. Well, we can leave him here. As long as he doesn't escape, it's all good. You've poisoned enough minds for one lifetime. Stay here and rot. We'll see which one ends up rotting first. You don't like the implication, as you call for extra guards in the cell. An excited man runs to meet you. They're ready with the barrels, he shouts. Hi, Anna. I'd say kill Raga. I was thinking about it, but you know, if he has the people's favor, then maybe we'll twist that shit into something later. So now, fucking hell, people are running upstairs. I'm really sorry. That's probably like, let's bump, bump, bump. Ludin, that's the king's son. So I guess now technically the king, maybe. I don't know. Maybe there's a procedure first. Ludin, there you are. I wasn't sure where you went after the bells. I was with him when he died. He did not go easily. You get the distinct feeling their time together was strained. Thought we should, clear the air about Ludin being king now. Believe me, I've been thinking of little else since we arrived. But if you were worried about me seizing control, don't be. As far as I'm concerned, nothing changes. The banner, your banner is yours. The Varl and Horseborn make their own decisions. If you'd like, we can discuss it further. Ludin waits quietly for your response. Hello, Josh. Okay, so, Ludin has come a long way in terms of his growth. I'll just ask him, what do you intend to do now? I still have some privileges as Manof's son. I intend to use them. When they learned of the darkness, my father ordered every mender in Manahar to Arberang. They still answer to me. I intend to find a solution that will protect us from the darkness. How's that going? Like a fat man coming home from the meat hall. Slow and stumbling. The menders are little more than bricklayers and nurses, to be honest. The Valka are another story, but they all stayed in Manahar against my father's wishes. Nobody knows what they've been up to, but I hope our goals are the same. We can't exactly go and check. Still, at least someone is working on it. Transition. No. I was thinking they maybe take us to the other characters. There's other characters as well. Ludin waits quietly for your response. So you're just giving up on your birthright? Not long ago there was no such thing. We still cling to these banners because men follow deeds, not blood. My father wanted to change that. I've come to disagree. Don't look so surprised. It's just that you had certain reputation, Prince Ludin. What changed? Traveling with you. Oh. Hello there, startup. I'm so annoyed that people are upstairs being loud. If that's like super loud for you guys, then just let me know and I'll, I guess, turn down the volume to make it less insufferable. Seeing how people live, I know it sounds cliche. For a long time I was jealous of how others looked to you instead of me. But over time, what kind of sane person want to appoint others how they should live. You did it out of necessity, not privilege. It's a burden I don't envy anymore. Never feels like we've changed until we look back at what idiots we used to be. Some of us, anyway. But we've all been through some changes, haven't we? Oh, Jesus. By the way, I'm incredibly fucking tired. Over the last few days, I have been taking part in a video game development competition called Ludum Dare, and it has been non-stop. So I am dead, and I've barely slept. Anyway, it's not that loud, don't worry. Alright, sweet. Hello, Louis. It's not a problem. Okay, good. I don't know this game, but it's got really beautiful character design. Yeah, it does. And not just character design, the fucking world looks awesome. You'll see. I'm sorry your father passed. I suppose I am as well. I know that sounds strange. There was always a sharp edge to him. He wanted to be a ruler, not a leader, if you catch the difference. I always remembered this feeling he'd give me, that he truly believed he deserved to rule men. I think passing it down to me was just a way to continue glorifying himself. Was his change of heart with the refugees a surprise to you? Was it a real change of heart, or did he hope it would encourage me to take the crown? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I've chosen my own path. I won't take any more of your time. I'm glad you found me, though. It was good to talk. Listen, even if I wanted to rule now, it would be a struggle. Our Barang needs fewer struggles, not more, and fewer people trying to rule. What about when all this is over? Our Barang still needs a leader. I'll consider leadership another time, maybe. It will be the decision of the people, and right now they look to you. The smart ones, anyway. Let me worry about the menders for now. It sounded like they're ready to go against ruin. I'll gladly stand with you in the fight if you need me. We both. You imagine a resemblance between the two you hadn't seen before, but you leave it unsaid and turn your thoughts to the battle to come. Hello, Nazareth, Anthony, and Cassie. I am doing okay. How are you doing? Actually, no, I'm really tired, but other than that, I'm doing okay. Alright, so that's the ruin. We should check out our heroes first, and do we need to rest? Yeah, we should rest for one day. We really want this guy. And we have a lot of reputation we can spend on leveling people up. Speaking of which... Oh, he can't level up, okay. Shame. Shame. Ding. We should upgrade her. Oh, wait. She is significantly better now, which is good, obviously. Sweet. Let's rest for a day. And then let's go fight. Nets have been wrapped around the barrels of oil, and the horseborn wait at the ready, prepared to deliver them at a moment's notice. Skada trots nervously atop the walls. That must be every oil barrel in the city, Oddlife says, looking at the full nets. Couldn't have gotten half this many without the barrel. Ursa is preparing several archers with flaming arrows. She looks the happiest you've ever seen her. Let's hope this works, she says. The anchor comes again, a dark streak. The horseborn are already gone, pulling along the netting. Where the obsidian hook punches through the wall, they heave the barrels on top. The net catches and is pulled back toward ruin. Now, shouts Ursa. Licks of fire flit through the air like fireflies buzzing into the night, gently floating down, down. An explosion rips into the battlefield, rattling the earth and engulfing the cinder, blowing dirt and dust into the sky. Cheers erupt spontaneously all the way down the walls. Even the dredge have stopped their assault to watch. Is it done, you wonder? As the dust finally thins, you see ruin rising, staggering. Cheering dies in throats. She's wounded. Oddlife cries, we have to finish it now. Come, you hear, shouted from the ground below. Canary flings her hair back and smiles. Her horseborn look ready to run. We go quickly. Oddlife stifles an ecstatic gasp when she realizes what Canary intends. You scramble onto Horseborn's back. Horseborn backs. Soon finding yourself racing through hordes of dredge you would have crashed against on foot. But the dredge come in endless waves, eventually slowing you to a crawl. They surround you from all sides until all you can see are black stone and yellow eyes. Over your shoulder you hear a heavy clang of metal on black armor, and the varls shove past with fire in their eyes. Up, hunter, we'll find the path this time, Håkon crows. What time is it? It is 11:15 p.m. Where are you actually from? I'm from Norway. Have you ever smoked weed? I have once. I actually have a vlog about it. So, I think it's called Smoking Weed for the First Time or something like that. I'm so sorry, I'm just so dead. Then, over the din of battle, a drumming rhythm draws your attention. To your right, a cloud of dust is rising, approaching swiftly until it collides with the army of dredge, tossing bodies into the air. You're lucky that I'm streaming, because fuck. Okay, so let's put together an 18. This will be a difficult fight. We need tankier people. I think we'll remove him, add him, and let's stick with him for now, because we have this guy with the bear. Okay, let's go. Okay, this is a difficult fight. They have a lot of soldiers. 2 right here. So I am going to put those guys there. Okay. finished this game. I don't know if I'll continue. They're not exactly popular. 9 people watching. You know, like it's not everyone's cup of tea. I just figured I'd finish the series because I've done the first and second game. What in the depths was that? Oh, nice. Okay, good, because we were gonna struggle. Oh. Fuck yes.
I haven't swung a hammer in a century, but that doesn't mean I have forgotten how.
It's Ubin. Fuck yeah, this dude is so badass. And this is the first time we've seen him fight. I am so hyped for this. Alright, let's see. And it is 23:30, 22:22. Yeah, I'm aware. Okay, nice. Ouch. Yeah, these are pretty weak. She's healing. Break that barrier. Who's healing? Oh. Shit. Ouch. This guy hits really hard. I can't really get to her. Okay, that's fine. If I break that barrier, blah blah blah. Yeah, I know, but like I can't though. Holy shit. My positioning was not really suited for this. I thought I had to deal with these two guys first. OBS keeps doing this and I don't know why. It just disconnects. It's really strange. It should be back up. Let me know. Also, hello, Daniel Whispers. What is up is I'm playing this game and my bear just died. Fuck. Is it me or does that bear? Jesus Christ. his ass is what I was gonna say, but oh no. What a fucking worthless ability. Oh, we need to fucking start whittling them down. Oh, that was him. Ouch. God damn. Everyone is losing so much health. I'm late. Well, you know. You're not exactly late. Okay, she needs to start attacking him. 12 damage. Holy shit, she is fucking kicking ass. Oh, what the fuck? What a weird ability. That's probably gonna blow up. Yeah. My man went up. I'm streaming, that's what up. We just unlocked an achievement. Nice. Hell yeah. Alright. Almost done. So we won that, and it wasn't that bad. I think we got 2, maybe even just 1 casualty. And I say casualty, but they're not dead. Defeat Rune in the battlefield. Nice. Cool. Let the tales tell that you. I'm just trying to see if my stream went. Yeah. Let the tales tell that you, a humble hunter from a small forest town, stood against not 1 but 2 Sundar. Now ruin lies dead at your feet. Dredge keep their distance as you limp back to the city. The people of Arberang watch silently from behind the walls, afraid to believe what they see. Suddenly cheers ring out around you, rising into chorus of adulation. Even if a few dour clansmen stare with hard eyes, most likely rugged loyalists. They're chanting your name, Oddlife grins. You reply, only because they don't know yours yet. Hello, Haley and Rose and everyone else. Hours pass, closer than before ruin appeared. Listen, I've been meaning to ask you something. Looking back on the last few days, have I been acting too recklessly? Absolutely fucking not. No, I wouldn't have you any other way. Thank you, that means a lot. The stakes are so high, it's hard not to second guess yourself. I've never regretted giving you the banner, but it's a struggle to stay silent. I feel like I'm the only one arguing with stubborn men for the greater good. If I dare share the same sort of confidence, well, they have no words for women like that. It wears you down. Aren't we all fighting for the same thing? If Juno doesn't make it, after everything we've been through, you hear the shuffle of large footsteps joining you. Nothing's changed. We'll deal with whatever comes. Keep hope. Look at how many survived Ascender today, thanks to our efforts. Be glad for that. Speak for yourself, Ubin. How did you get the horseborn tribes to leave Dalaland? Ah, well, when you learn someone's language, you can speak to them, you see. I wish there were more like you, Ubin. It's a long story, friends. A long story. But the short of it is that the dredge are also in the south, as many as here. You look over the wall's edge, where the dredge have withdrawn in the absence of ruin. They mill aimlessly. I like how he reads the writing. What else am I gonna do? It's kind of like a bedtime story. Why just give up? They've still got the numbers to overwhelm us. I'm not sure they were ever going to fight, or they were ever in this fight to begin with. I think we're all looking for some peace right now, even the dredge. Damn them. The silence is almost worse than the fighting. A new sound slowly begins to take its place. A warbling moan that fills you with unease and makes your hair stand on end. Should we be worried about this? I don't know. They're just standing there. It's almost as if they're crying. This is worse. This is worse than the silence. Maybe they're just feeling the pressure a little sooner than us. The darkness doesn't care whose side you're on. I turned off Dr. Filk to watch this, feel appreciated. I don't know who the fuck Dr. Filk is. But if you're talking about Dr. Phil, that's different. But Dr. Filk, no idea. Look out, you bark. So you refers to this guy now, Ivar. Look out, you bark. Bulwark has been gaining ground on the caravan since fleeing Strand. But now he's in full-on sprint. An axe flies towards Ivan's head, clanging off Volka's shield at the last moment. Static crackles. Bolts of lightning rip into the ground, tossing clouds of soot high into the air, but it clears to watching malevolently from afar. Then his warped army turns, disappearing behind a hill. At least he seems to remember it, the sting. Ivan huffs. Volka shakes her head. Volka shakes her head, picking up the engraved axe bulwark through. This is a prized possession, made from his own horn. The only reason he'd throw it is because he thought he could end this here and now. She hangs the axe on her belt and stares out into the darkness. I'm more worried about bulwark. I can't see. What? I'm more worried about a bulwark. I can't see than when I can. Hello there, boy. Have you played this game before? I've played the first and the second. This is the third, and I have not played it before. I think it's about 10 hours long. Some of us still need sleep. No fucking shit. I need sleep. Volka blurts, eyeing Juno. You haven't rested since leaving Strand. If I know Bulwark, that's what he's waiting for. He's going to tire us before bringing us down with another axe. Well, I can't sleep, unfortunately, so here I am again. Welcome back. Juno replies, I cannot sense the warp approaching. We will rest a little and lightly. The ravens chafe at being told what to do. Volka is clearly preparing to say something. Let Volka make the call, honestly. Count on an attack tonight, Volka says. You seek out a rocky outcropping that covers as much of your back as possible. Everyone but the lookouts sleep now, she says, so we're rested when it comes. As Volka expected, the warped come. Bulwark is nowhere in sight, but you can't shake the feeling he's watching. Good, we made the right decision. This is a pretty good collection of people. Yeah, I mean, this guy is amazing. So. -1 aggro, +2 move, 3 axe talents. Oh, that's actually really good for this guy. Can we promote him? Oh, holy shit, we have a ton of points. Let's see. If we do that, and then we give him that, this has break talents, which is very, very important. We'll give that to Volka. Most of these don't have items. Okay, what can you use? 2 move, -1 aggro is pretty good for her. And we're not using the witch. And this guy needs an item. Okay. Hey, Alexo, what did you say? gun's gonna buzz, probably. Okay, no, we're good. So what are we up against? We are up against... what the hell is that? 2 high damage dealers. This guy's a... oh, he's not actually that strong. Okay, so this thing is the most threatening. Honestly. I'm gonna put Volka at the forefront. And this guy at the back. That's about as good as we can do. Adjacent. We don't have any adjacent allies. Thanks, but it's not comfortable for me. But his voice and ASMR help me to empty my mind from all my thoughts. Good. I'll be back in like 20 minutes if the stream's still going. No, the stream ends in about 20 minutes, so yeah, I'm only doing an hour. Let's see. Okay, so this guy moved. We should try and get some armor damage on him. Nice, we can actually attack. Sick. That actually hurt us more. Whoops. Deflected. What the fuck? Fine. Remove his shields. Ouch. That is really bad. I didn't sleep so well, so I'll just have the target. Not hard enough. Nah, not when this stream is on. It's too entertaining. Ouch. Ouch. Man, they hit so hard. That's a shame. She needs to. Oh, no. Go away, fly. I'm so sorry about that. That was. I hate that flies always have to go to the microphone. They go. Like, they could go anywhere, but they go to the microphone every time that I go. I don't know what it is about microphones. I don't know how loud that was for you guys, but it was pretty close to mic, so. I hate that shit. I have no control over a fucking fly suddenly coming. I don't know why this is going crazy. That's a little weird. Pure headshots. Wait, she needs to move to her corpse. Nice. Cool. Did I witness me? I witnessed you. That guy's trash. At attacking, that is. Fucking fly. Go away. Nice. That was pretty good. Ouch. Oh, people are walking around again. I am so mad at that. Awesome. Yeah, we're barely gonna be able to do this. I'm in the stream this time, yes. Yes, you did. Although there isn't much left. There was only an hour stream. I am very, very tired. I'm simply not able to stream more. honestly. We did pretty poorly. Let's see, we need more people, so we can just add 2 Varl. And honestly, out of these guys, I don't know. We'll keep fighting, I suppose. Let's see where the enemies come from. That's a lot of enemies. Wow, they took her out in one shot. Oh, Jesus. I don't. Okay, there's an enemy right here. We'll try and take him out. These are weak, man. Ugh, I wish we had better units. Everyone who's gone with these people, just they're not anywhere near as good as they could be. Ouch. That thing does so much damage. I think we made a mistake by fighting. I thought we would have an advantage. Yeah, we're fucked. Oh, nice. Ouch. They all give for the same person. God damn it. Finally end of the stream. Indeed. Although it's not going very well. We're definitely gonna lose this fight, and that's the first fight I've lost this game, I think. We just don't have good enough people. And we lost our basically best one, which is the axe thrower, on the first round. Ouch. There we go again. At least we can do that much. This fly will not go away. Go away, fly. Fly away. What about them there? Did you guys win? Well, that's not how that works. The voting takes place over like 20 days. So we've just properly submitted today, basically. But it turned out extremely This guy's just not gonna make it. Yeah, it's over. Why would he do that? Weird. God damn the fucking reflect, or deflect rather. How good a sleep is this? More makes me sleepy. That's the point. Take your return, try to sleep well. Okay, good night, Rose. I can't really do anything. We're just gonna waiting to die. Defeat. At least we've got a couple of promotions, but everyone went down. You would literally be the person, best person to just cuddle with, and you'd be whispering, and oh, that would be so amazing. Well, I mean, you don't really know that before you try, so hit me up. You're probably super far away, but I don't know. I mean, maybe. I guess I'm pretty good at cuddling. Is it really that hard, though? Volka called it. When the warp came, they came hard. There's no doubt anymore that Bolvark has some kind of command over them. You come too. Not sure how many survived that battle. Juno remains where you saw her last, as if nothing had happened. Volka pulls her onto her feet and comes stomping at you, dragging her shield heavily behind her. She doesn't look happy. Let's get something straight, Juno. You drag us here as captives, and now Bolvark is trying to hunt us down and kill us. Do you see how messed up this is? I'm back there. You try to give my ravens orders. Tell me again when we're allowed to rest. Go on, say it to my face. Volka has a point. Juno's expression betrays no emotion. What would you recommend, Volka? Oh no, don't you dare pretend to be reasonable one now. Steam plumes from Volka's nostrils like an angry yox swirling through the cold air. I don't even want to hear your voice. The ravens are under my command, and if you want anyone watching your back instead of putting a knife, what if I ever spoke on my behalf? You know what? That sounds like a great idea. Wait, how did I get dragged into this? Behave like a lapdog, get treated like one. Bitch. But that is it.
The guard stone ahead shimmers. It seems to hold some sway over the darkness somehow. Or maybe the darkness itself finds them distasteful.
Nice, there's people here. That's cool. A golden glow greets you. The first warmth you felt since entering the darkness. Disheveled women and children huddle on one side of the godstone, while Dredge sits on the other. The Dredge has has arranged a circle of obsidian stones around itself, and just outside that lie bodies of a couple of dead men. Ain't this a sight? Ollie grins. Then he frowns. I have a feeling this is about to become our problem. Ah, Jesus, so much dialogue. I need to end the stream. Praise the gods. Someone has finally come, carrying a divine light. Not exactly. The matronly woman's face falls as she gets a better look at you. I know that crest. Ravens. She points at with an accusing, shaking finger towards the stone singer. What is this? Have you brought more dredge to slaughter us? The stone hurler stands within its ring of stones, warbling loudly as you approach the godstone. The old woman recoils in disgust. Well, how interesting. This one's terrified of you, Ivor. Me? Why? She called you Destroyer. I heard of the Destroyer before, but I had no idea I was traveling with him. Is it really you? They speak of you like we do Balor. Thought you'd be bigger. It's a misunderstanding. Where would you hear such a thing? Traveling with the Valka. But do you not know where we are headed? You're an interesting one, Ivor. We should talk more. The old woman rejoins you again after a heated battle of whispers with her kin. She clears her throat. I am called Hilda. We came here to pray when the skies darkened. I guess I don't need to tell you. We're the only ones alive because of this godstone. A miracle. And they say the gods are dead. Then this slag comes out of nowhere. It attacks us, killed their husbands, and mine as well. A right miserable sucker he was. But an injustice to be killed by this thing. She gestures rudely at the stone hurler. It makes a hissing sound like escaping steam. Quiet, filthy thing. You'll take us somewhere safe, surely. Surely you will. The opposite. You don't want to go where we're going. God's alive. Has everyone lost their mind? At least give us justice. Don't leave this slag alive to kill us and eat our children. Alfred, what's the dredge's side of the story? Hilda bristles at the implication. Alfred taps her spear, and the horns vibrate with a faint hum. The dredge sing a soft response. She said they left her no choice but to defend herself, stuck here, same as them. By the gods, we've found the only slag lovers in the dying world. She snatches something shiny from the hands of one of her kin, waving it in front of you. This is what the ravens need, isn't it? You disgusting vultures. Family heirloom, worth more than it looks. Alicante. I remember Alicante. I do not remember Amy Lillian. Hello, and welcome back, David. You're lucky that it's still on, but we're actually going to end it soon. What type of game did we create? We created a real-time strategy game. A sort of real-time, I suppose. But yeah, mostly real-time. This is what the ravens need. Yeah, blah blah blah. I say we just bring the stone hurler along with us, Ivor. I mean, we've already got one. You said it was terrified of me. Then she won't put up much of a struggle, will she? What are you talking about? Kill it. Kill it already. Kill it. Convince the stone hurler to come along, Alfred. Alfred speaks with the dredge again. It shows little emotion, but that may be just because it lacks facial expression. Quite the motley crew you've gathered, Destroyer. Don't call me that. I'm serious. Hilda pockets her heirloom, offering only low curses, angry that the dredge lives on. enjoyed this stream, and if you did, be sure to smash that like button, as they say. This is a stream that happens every Tuesday, if you haven't caught on, and if you want to catch that shit, you just gotta remember to, hit that notification bell, because then you'll be notified every day. Or follow me on social media. I also let you know there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I wish you a good night, good morning, good evening, or whatever time it is where you are. Did you create a game? Yes, I did. Me and a team for a game competition. In fact, give me a second. I'll link it. If you guys want to check that out, you can go there. I also did some voice acting. What I did was voice acting, sound effects, narrative design, and I also had some input in terms of playtesting and game design, but not so much in terms of game design. More just balancing. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday.